All right, so for this lesson, this will be specifically a kindergarten lesson lab that focuses on the tectonic plates. So, as you can see, this is the worksheet I will be focusing on. So, this is worksheet C, and we are going to list the plates together. So, my friends, you can repeat the plates with me. So, Eurasian plate, the Indo-Australian plate, the Philippine plate, the Pacific plate, the Cocos plate, the Juan de Fuca plate, the Naza plate, the Ar- Arctic plate, the North American plate, the Caribbean plate, the South American plate, the African plate, and the Eurasian plate, and Scotia plate. So down below, this explains the different plate boundaries. So we have our darker blue that goes around. Then we have our medium blue, as you can see here, and several other spots, as well as our transform plate boundaries, which are our purple. So an important question to think about when it comes to the plates is, how do earthquakes and volcanoes help scientists, also known as geologists, to study how the earth works? So this can help, right? Because it shows patterns from earthquakes as well as volcanoes and how they occur and how this affects the earth's surface. So you may be wondering, what does this have to do with plates? This movement of rocks and of the earth is the cause of these movements, right? Which becomes and creates the plate movement. So this is why we have several different areas, right, that cause different plate movement. So something important to remember is continents are part of plates, but they are slightly different because the plates actually can go under the ocean level when continents are just surface level. And also, it's important to remember that these plate movements have been going on for millions of years. Okay, now, as I mentioned, continents and plates do work together, but continents are also two different things. So I do want to remind us of our plates our continents, since we just went over our plates. So we remember the difference. So continents are the landforms. Rather, when we saw here, the plates are these boundaries that shift the land. So we're going to start with our first landform, which is North America. Our next one is South America. Then we're going to go up here to Europe. Then we have Africa in blue. And then we have the Middle East slash Asia in this yellowish orange color. Then we have Australia slash the Oceanias, which is purple. And then the Antarctic, which is this gray at the bottom. So that is the continents, and that's why I said it is important to remember the continents are not exactly the plates, but the plates can be part of the continents as well.